Hey everyone, Ryan from the Grumpy Old Gamers here. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and review of the Fusion Pro wireless controller by PowerA for the Nintendo Switch. And first up here, we have the box. Very nice, nice packaging. Very premium packaging. Inside, looks like there's the case that the controller. You can keep your controller in. And what do we have? Looks like underneath that we have the instruction manual, but who needs that? All right, here we have the case. Now when you first open it, you see the controller sitting right there. You got the interchangeable thumbsticks. This one's the concave one, and this one's the convex one. Now both of these are a little longer and of course different style. Oh, here we have the 9.5-foot USB-C cable. And here is the back cover if you're not going to use the back paddles on the controller. Now here's the beast itself, the Fusion itself. Right, here it is. You know, just right off the bat, the look of it is almost exactly to the Nintendo's current Pro controller. And what else we got? It does have an interchangeable faceplate. It's got the white one here that you can slap on. Just slap it over the existing one just to give a little show of what it looks like. Now here is the actual Nintendo Pro controller and the Fusion A, the Fusion, and yeah, and here the back of it. This is where you can tell the big difference. The Fusion has the back paddles. All right, everyone, you just saw the unboxing of the Fusion Pro wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch. I got her right here. See it in the light there. So I'm not even going to bury the lead on this. This controller is the closest thing to a Pro than an actual Nintendo Pro controller that I've used. It feels great. It's a little heavier. It's got a little more weight to it than the actual Pro controller. Here, I'll do a little. Yeah, maybe it's a little bigger, but they're definitely shaped the same. I put this controller through its paces. Kind of my go-to game for testing is Zelda, Breath of the Wild, because it was the one I played the most. It's got a lot of action in it, and motion controls. So right off the bat, motion controls flawless. Everything else worked great too, and this controller feels great. But the one thing that sets this apart, on the back here, you've got the paddles. I just disconnected them there. So you can use them on or off this controller. And you can map buttons to these paddles. So I mapped my R3 L3, and I mean in Breath of the Wild you don't use them a ton. One's for crouch, and that's your L3 is for crouch, and what did the L3 do? Oh, it brings up your binoculars, which I guess you use quite a bit. But I mapped them to the paddles because I'm like, that's something I can get behind. And yeah, like they're just in such an intuitive position. Like, I don't know if the light really does it justice there because they're black, but so these fingers rest there and these rest there, and then it didn't change my grip of the controller very much. So yeah, this controller, like, it's got what are some of the things that tell? Yeah, it's got one thing I do like is it's got these rubberized handles. They're actually rubber, and you can swap the face plates. I left the black one on here. It's got a soft touch finish to it, so it's got like that kind of velvety touch to it, which is really nice. But as you can see in the light there, I guarantee you I wasn't eating chips or anything. That's just You know, you can see the grease spots already forming on the on the D-pad here, and that's forming on the D-pad because I went to my go-to D-pad testing game and I played some Dead Cells, and yeah, like flawless. Um, yeah, this controller. Is there anything else here? So yeah, it's got the, you can map your button. You can map up to 4 buttons to the 4 paddles back here, and that's any of the buttons that appear on the face. Oh yeah, you can, the thumbsticks. You can. It comes with 2 extra ones, which are, they're longer ones, a little bit longer. So if you like a little bit of that longer reach, you can swap these in. And one of them is concave, and the other is convex. So, you know, it all depends what you like. Uh, there are something that the I believe the Switch Pro controller is missing. I don't actually see it on here. There's these around the analog sticks. There's an anti-friction ring, they call it, and it does. It makes it pretty smooth. Um, you can use this in wired or wireless, but you know what? This thing, I did try it out. One thing that this has over the Pro controller is right here. We got a headphone jack. So if you're using this wired, um, as I mentioned in the unboxing there, it's a 9.5 foot 9.5 foot cord, so it's a good distance. But I mean, I just I played here right at my computer, so don't need that. But if you're using the controller in the wired form, you can actually plug in a headset with this, and it works great. Uh, but it'd be even better if it worked wirelessly. But you know, beggars can't be choosy. I think that's all the real stuff about it. Like, other than that, like this is like, I tried some other third-party controllers on the Switch and just was not happy with them. But this one is great, and I highly recommend it. One thing that I don't know how they did it, that some of the other companies can't do with the wireless controllers, is you can actually turn your Switch on with the home button like you can with the official Pro controller. And that, I've tried 2 other ones where you always had to go and turn your Switch on manually, and then once it's kind of on, you could you could open the thing up. But no, right from sleep, like sitting on the couch, I turned it off and on a couple times, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So the Fusion Pro wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch, there's some better light for it. Highly recommend. Um, yeah, it's a little bit more, but if you want the programmable paddles on the back there, then yeah, it's a premium quality controller. And if you're looking for that, you definitely can't beat this. Thanks for watching.